what's up, guys? Welcome to this MYXclusive interview. I am VJ IE, and for today, we have a fresh hip hop and R&B artist joining us, and he just released his mixtape called Mantra Hill. We'll get to know more about him and his mixtape here in his first ever MYXclusive interview. Please welcome to Mix, Serro! Woohoo! Hi,
Sup?
Serro!
Hello.
Hello.
What's
Gusto
good?
ko yung sup.
Sorry,
How
very
are
casual.
you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Are you just at home right now? Is that your
Yeah,
room?
I'm just at home. Yeah, just at home.
Wow. Ganyan ba talaga yung setup mo since before the pandemic? Or ngayon lang yung nagkaroon ka ng parang gaming room?
Hindi, parang before pa the pandemic.
So yan na talaga yung style mo. Ang dami kasing nagparang tune up ng rooms nila ng quarantine, di ba?
Yeah, yeah. It helps me work rin eh. It's like I like to work
Oh.
better with just like
Ooh. Sarah, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you now?
I'm 23. I turned 23 2 days ago.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Belated happy birthday. Very
Thank you.
young pa pala. So, um, Kailan, we want to know everything about you before we talk about Mantra Hill, no? So,
Yeah.
we want to know how long have you been doing this? Where did your love for music start? Nung bata ka pa lang ba?
Yeah, I think I always loved music when I was a kid because my dad's a music enthusiast. So he likes, he got me into that thing where we'd be in the car and we'll just listen to Earth, Wind and Fire. A lot of old funk music. So I kind of grew up with that kind of sound. And then like
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, I just ended up there's a part like around 2012 is when I started DJing. I think everyone has a phase where they become a DJ, I
Yeah.
guess. So yeah, I started
Mm-mm.
DJing around 2012, and then I started producing in EDM, because that's how it started for me. And then when I got into college, which was in, ano, around 2015, I started getting into like hip hop, R&B, and then from there, I just became a producer pala. And then
Oh.
I think 2019, that's when I started thinking about doing my own vocals, started singing, and I started rapping. So yeah, I've only been singing and rapping for like simula pa, like 2 years ago, something like that.
Pero
Yeah,
when you were in college, were you studying music or did you have another course or
yeah, music,
program?
music. I was like
Yun,
music business,
yun yung talagang, sorry, what's the course?
music business management.
Is this in Mint?
Yeah, mint.
Oo, parang I've had interviews with some Mint ano rin, Mint graduates din, Mint alumni, and they would
Yeah,
always
mint.
say nga talagang they studied it. So kapag
Yeah,
nalalaman kung ganun yung course, parang Mint yata yan.
yeah, mint.
Okay. So talagang early on, talagang alam mo na this is what you want to do.
Oh yeah, yeah. I really wanted to do music, like ever since I knew na.
Oh. So aside from Earth, Wind, and Fire, sino pa yung mga influences mo growing up?
Growing up, well,
Yeah, like
iba na
who got
influence ko.
you into hip hop and R&B?
Bryson Tiller, like that's just the main guy for me. Yeah, when Trap
Mm-mm.
Soul dropped around 2014 or 15, I can't remember, but I was just like, oh, I like this is what I want to do. Like I want to do my own vocals. I want to produce the
Mm-mm.
same way that his producers do it. So yeah,
Ooh. How about locally? Meron ka ba mga artist na pinapakinggan din? Meron ka bang trip
yeah,
na
like
local
my
artists?
biggest, yeah, my biggest influence in life is probably No Rome. Yeah,
Ooh.
he's
Well,
like my biggest
local
inspiration.
slash international.
Yeah, yeah, local.
Medyo,
You're
oo.
right, tama. Yeah, he's kind of international nga rin siya. But yeah,
But yes, Filipino pride. Let's go.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
definitely. I really look up to him.
Mm-mm. Oh, okay. So the reason I ask kasi parang I think when artists give their influences, parang it also says a lot about them and their music. So we kind of have a picture now what your background is and where you came from. So now let's talk about your music. So how would you describe your sound?
Um, I pretty much would say that I always try to go for the melancholic slash nostalgic sound. I
Mm-hmm.
like giving a bittersweet emotion to people when listening, and like I like putting them on either, bumpy beats or at the same time very, chill beats. But yeah, like I always like to give like that bittersweet feeling where there was like something beautiful there and now it's gone. So like I always like to put that into my music.
Grabe naman, describe mo pa lang ang sakit na. What more with the added element of music, 'di ba?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about Mantra Hill. Is this your first time to venture into like producing and um, coming up with a compilation talaga like this one?
Yeah, this is like the only one that I probably pushed through because like I
Mm-hmm.
had an EP earlier in my, well, it's in my profile. It's called New Field, but that's just purely me producing. So that's like the first EP there. But like if we're talking about like, yeah, me singing, rapping, doing all that, yeah, this is the first time because like it took a while for me to finally find a catalog where I'm like I'm happy with.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah.
I'm just curious, why do you call it a mixtape and not an EP or an album?
Yeah, it's just to lower my pressure. No, I'm just kidding. It's also because like, because mixtapes don't really have a coherent sound or a coherent identity or theme, but apparently it ended up having a coherent theme and sound. So, but yeah, it's still a mixtape, but you could probably also think of it as an album. Yeah,
Ooh. Okay, please tell us about Mantra Hill. Where did it come from? What's the main theme of Mantra Hill? The mixtape first, because I understand there's also a track called Mantra Hill. So let's start with the whole thing first. The mixtape.
yeah. The mixtape is more about a rebirth. It's like more about having a new mantra in life, and
Mm-hmm.
like since I live in a street called Hillside. This is where most of my friends come in. We make music here, and it just feels like each time someone records in my studio, or when we have new memories here, it's like it just feels like there's a new mantra coming in all the time. So I kind of just pieced them together and became Mantra Hill. Just like you're climbing up a hill to a new mantra. So from there, all the sounds that I
Mm-hmm.
made, all the lyrics and all the topics I thought about there. It's all about me being someone new, someone I could be better from my past, and someone I could learn from. So yeah,
Grabe, ang deep naman. And you're just 23 years old and you have all of these thoughts. You have all of these parang motivational tracks. I love it. Okay, so now let's talk about the track, Mantra Hill. What is the song about? And meron ka bang favorites din sa buong mixtape mo? Baka we can discuss like, ilan ba yung tracks sa buong
seven
mixtape?
tracks. There are 7 tracks.
7 tracks. Okay. Unahin natin yung Mantra
Mantra. Our audio cut off. Let's see the comments.
Okay, I think nawala ako for a second.
Yeah, for a
Medyo
second. Let's go. Hi, Sir Jex.
Hi!
Ice. What's up,
About
bro?
Mantra Hill, the track.
Okay, so with Mantra Hill, it's pretty much inspired with this guy named Robert E. Johnson. He's a old guitar player back like in the olden times, and it's like a metaphor where he sold his soul apparently to the devil or whatever. So for him in exchange of his best, version of him with his craft. And I used it in a way where I'm like in Montreal, it's like I kind of sold my soul to the game of
The
music.
devil.
No, the game
Uh-huh.
of music. Well, yeah, that's why like in the MV that's gonna about to come out, there's like also a figure there and all that. But metaphorically, it's just about me selling my soul to the game of music. So it's about going all in. It's about being like this is me now. Like I'm really all in for music. So it's something like that. That's what the mantra. That's what mantra is about. So being able to sell myself to the game of what I love the most, which is music.
Mm.
And do I go with all the
Mm-hmm.
other songs?
Ooh. Okay, let's talk about the music video.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Syempre
With the
kasi
music
dito sa
video,
Mix, we're
we're
all
not.
about music videos. So,
Yeah, true.
can you tell us
Yeah,
about the concept of
the cover art. Sorry, you got cut off there.
no, I didn't say cover. Oh, okay. No, I was just asking about the music video. What's the concept of
Mm.
the music video and when is it going to come out?
I'm not actually sure when it's gonna come out since we're still editing it. But the concept of the music video is basically me going back in time and killing my old self. So it's like I I meet a figure. He says like this is gonna be what you are with music if you actually give your all in.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, so he gives me something. I go back in time and then I kill my old self, and then that's how it is. So yeah, it's really about being able to put all in music.
Wow, that is pretty deep. We're gonna be waiting for the release of that music video, and to everyone watching, when it does come out, vote for it on our official website, mixph.com, so that we can play it and baka makapasok din sa mix charts. Now, Sarah, going back to the other tracks naman sa Mantra Hill, if there's like one favorite aside from Mantra Hill, what would it be? What would you like to talk about?
Damn, maybe the last song, OTH, which means on the hills. It's basically that last song was actually supposedly the Mantra Hill. I made that 2019 and I cut everything off except for that song. I was like, I'm gonna put it na lang in Mantra Hill. So yeah, that song is mostly about my journey into becoming who I am now for the past years. Like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
lessons, a lot of personal things. Like I finally was able, like that song was finally the one that made me able to put out all of my emotions into a track and like to actually go in and not think about like, oh, I have to be this, I have to sound like this. Like I feel like that track is totally like if you want to sum up who I am as a person, like I feel like that's what you should listen to. So that's why
OTH. Akala
OTH.
ko noong una One Tree Hill. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that TV show.
It's on
Yes.
the hills, yeah.
Okay, okay. We'll definitely check that out. So again, guys, Mantra Hill, the mixtape with 7 tracks is now out. So do listen to it. It's now out on all digital platforms, and we will be waiting for the official music video for your. Is it your first ever official music video?
No, I have a few on my YouTube channel. I just don't really like
Okay.
promote it.
Oh, we should submit it to Mix so that we can play it
Yeah, I
also. So we'll be waiting for that official music video for Mantra Hill. And guys, do check out his other music videos on his YouTube channel. Now, lastly, Serro, do you have a message to everyone watching right now? And where can they follow you also? Baka may mga first time ka makilala ngayon through this interview. So please do promote your social media accounts.
Okay, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at jserro underscore. And on Spotify and YouTube, you can just search Serro. And on Facebook, you can also just search J Serro. So yeah, and probably my message to everyone is to just keep going in what you do and what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, just keep going at it and learn how to celebrate small accomplishments and learn how to fail because like failing is what's gonna push you further. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mhm. There you go. And for those wondering pala why your name is Serro, is it really your last name? Because I understand your name's Joaquin.
Yeah, Joaquin and then Serrano. I just took out like a few letters to Serrano. It became Serro. That's pretty much it. Just gotta go. Hey Gab, hey Nicole. So yeah, guys, you can follow me on my social media accounts at jserro underscore. Just wait for the music video. We're not quite sure when it's gonna come out, but it's definitely gonna come out. And we're gonna have music videos for all seven. Oh no, not all seven. Maybe a few of the tracks, and that's gonna be throughout the year. And watch out then for my other um projects that will be coming out of 2021. I'm probably gonna drop another mixtape in 2021 or an EP. And also follow Hillside Activity on IG. That's my music collective. There's a bunch of artists there, singers, rappers, filmmakers, graphic designers. So yeah, like just follow us there, and we're gonna have so much more projects coming out of the year. So pretty much it. Anyway, so yeah, my name is Serro. Thanks for chilling with us, I guess. So, peace out. See you guys.